So I just hopped on my first sales call, and after that, I did 2 days of not working. Basically, what happened was it didn't go so well because it was all my problem. Honestly, like I was hopping on this call with this creator in cybersecurity. I won't drop names, but he was pretty big in this side, and he was running a community. He had about 50k subs, and he wasn't able to convert many of them. He only had a little bit of, but a little bit of people. I mean, like in under 100 people in his community, and he wasn't able to convert. And it was fully my fault for not able to divert stuff to his needs because I didn't ask the right questions on the calls. I wasn't able to build enough trust. And mind you, this was right now it's 2:35 a.m. and I just realized this because I wasn't able to sleep. I'm so freaking anxious that I have to do outreach again, which I have to do, and it's gonna be fucking annoying to land a second creator. And you know what? It was a great learning opportunity, but I wasted so much time. I won't say wasted time. I'll just say wasted energy. But I learned something, which is always really good. There was many little things. Look, it could be that you don't have authority and you didn't build enough trust. But at the end of the day, you didn't get his values aligned with yours. You always want to be working with high integrity, hardworking, and people who are smart. And most importantly, if their values aren't aligned with you, you're never gonna close them, or you're never going to actually start taking steps where you can collaborate with them. And for the people who could even collaborate with you, you need to reset their expectations basically of what you guys can do, and first start this is all what trust is built on, is the expectations and how well you can achieve that, and whether they think it's reasonable or not. I wasn't setting the right ones, and looking back, it's just like being very unprofessional, not really providing many options for this guy, and really pretty not empathetic at all for his own situation. And you know, wasn't convinced enough. All my problems, dude. If I want to close more creators, I would have to. This is a note to self. I would have to keep on going, except review more of my mistakes. I literally wrote that down right here. If you can't see, bro. Okay, I literally write all of it down at 2:30 a.m. in the morning in Beijing right now. I just want to make this video so that anybody watching would take some learnings, hopefully, from my mistakes, my personal mistakes. And this is like the 5th real sales goal I've been on, and I'm still making these mistakes, and unable to pick myself up after 2 days, and it's just conditioning, dude. How many times can you do the same repeated things for the same exact time, for the same exact thing, and a lot of it is just the amount of volume you put through it. Output, you could categorize it by other things, but yeah, I thought I was a hard worker. I wasn't. I wasn't resourceful enough, which I should have been. Going up to somebody who does have a bunch more of audience. They're not dumb, the people who have following, and, all the big comedy influencers, like the any influencer, anybody who's trying to create content online, they're not dumb. You just have to either align your beliefs with them, which is working for them, or you guys have to both come to a conclusion of what you guys want to do with their current thing or the current business or their current audience. How exactly are you going to help them? I was pretty unclear with my value proposition. Like, I was saying I could do the sales funnels and I could close people, and oh, I'm not even sure whether I'm going to be high ticket or low ticket. You got to be clear on those things, and that's the key to set the right expectations. And I still have a long way to go from closing my first grader, and just want to remind myself, I got like 20 days left before the month is over, and a few more days before the holiday is over, and I'm seeing progress. I'm trying to not take it to put the blame finger out and say this is why, and the creator wasn't that good, and he wasn't able to come on the calls at this time, and my mom did this and my environment this. Dude, it's all internal, man. I'm trying to realize this as well, like trying to realize that everything is internal, and like you can control everything that really just comes, all the circumstances that come to reality. We can control that. We can control how we can respond to it. And realizing this, pretty powerful. And I was like, at the end of the call with the creator, I was losing it, dude. Like, I was like, oh, you promised me this, and now you're gonna, now you're really gonna, you know, now you're really gonna start changing the way we're gonna do the contract and changing the way we're gonna proceed. And I'd say I'd set up everything around it to be like, I'm gonna implement for you so that you don't have to do much. You have to work less. And I thought this was a win-win situation. He could be a lot more happy if he didn't, do more work. But he liked to be in more control, I guess. And yeah, things separate. Things fall apart. Yeah. I was getting him angry as fuck, but the only thing I was probably happy about was that I was able to control myself at the end of the call and actually finish on a good note, not make enemies. I wish him all the luck if he sees the video. I wish him all the luck, dude. I wish him all the good luck, and hopefully his audience and business skyrockets. It was all my fault for not able to create the opportunity to work together with this guy. Because what did this guy do wrong? He came into this call with the same exact values and morals that he had before. I wasn't able to, necessarily align with him, or we weren't able to come to agreement. Simply, that's how it works, and you get that in life. I'm trying to make this video 10 minutes, just so you know, so that maybe the algorithm will push it further. I don't know, dude. The only thing that I think really is valuable that you can take away from this video and you can apply it anywhere else in life, don't criticize people, dude. Be more empathetic. Like, actually, if I had more empathy, like if I actually listened to what he said and questioned even more, I would be able to find out the real thinking, because he was half-assing every single answer. And if I ever could do a better job, it would be to question more, question more of what is already being said. Like, if he said a half answer, half in, half out, I'll probably ask him and try to unsell him, literally. Are you actually committed to, building a big community or building your offer, And I would keep asking him on the same exact line, keep going down that and deeper. You want to keep digging that hole and asking him that. And that's the few most valuable things that I took away from the call. Hopefully you got some value, and hopefully you won't have to ever watch something like this again happen. And I'm trying to summarize, don't try to get authority, don't try to create trust. Align your values, build yourself to a point where you can actually talk to them. That is leverage. Yeah. And that's all I got to say. And, question more. Don't utilize your emotions, use more logic, and have clear thinking. And good luck to all of you on whatever you're doing and whatever your journey is. But this is just what I learned. Have a good day. Anyway, I should get to sleep. This is just a giant release for me because I wasn't able to get this out. And talking to really nobody about this. All my mentors are appreciative, are overseas or not close enough to be able to get help from them. So, if only I could get help from somebody else. This is probably the video I needed before I hopped on some sales calls and hopped on somebody else's calls without notifying them, and all of these things. And yeah, I got a big vision and I want to build stuff. Before that, I gotta be grounded and actually work hard and do the daily protocols. Everything being said, good luck, have a great end to a day, and that's all I gotta say.